Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're gathered here for what I believe could very well be the final episode of MyRise. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I think we're on episode 6 at this point, so probably 6 or 7 is going to be the finale. We'll see. But last episode we had all the shenanigans involving the Wyatts. We didn't have as many Rise matches, which was good. We're at 150 out of 200 stars, so we were well on our way. We were on the heels of greatness. Literally. Because we're a heel and we're on the heels of greatness. Next story arc is going to be Breaking Bad. Max Storm makes WWE's nightmare come true when he throws a shovel in their WrestleMania plan. So it looks like we're going to have something going on with Cody. We'll have more Rise matches to qualify for Elimination Chamber. And then presumably we're going to win this thing and then maybe go to WrestleMania. But then again, we don't know what's going to happen. We just got to keep going heel and just doing our thing. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, make sure that you're looking out for each other, and don't fall for our pyramid scheme. So let's just jump right into it, people. So we have 50 attribute points that we can use. I'm going to max out grappling, and then we're going to do... yeah, we'll do 23 for submission, and then we just have aerial and running and submission left, so I think we're in the right direction.
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Oh yeah, there was another thing too. So after the Wyatt situation, we were in our gym or our wrestling school or whatever. Adam Pearce came to just like try to talk some sense into us, and well, that did not end well, and we attacked Adam Pearce.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums.
To nobody's surprise, Cody won the Rumble.
That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing.
I get a feeling that Pearce is going to want us on Raw out of spite to get revenge on us or something.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania, in the main event, taking the title off Braun
So wait,
Breaker.
who's the champion on SmackDown? I don't think we established this.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
Oh no. I don't know. I mean, it's Nick Aldis.
I don't like where this conversation
I don't
is
like
going.
it either.
So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA
Yeah.
Knight.
Look, I had to. He said his name. It's not in the Joe Hendry sense where he appears. Oh, okay. I'm gonna shut up now. You get where we were going.
Be good, follow the
LOL.
rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Well, you didn't stop the Wyatts from all the chaos brewing on the show, Nick. All this, come on.
Sir, yes, sir.
So sincere. 3-time Royal Rumble winner, still surreal to say. Can't wait to return to SmackDown tonight and break the news on my WrestleMania plans. Hashtag finish the story. You already finished the story, Cody. We're trying to finish this story. Break looks like a confirmation. Cody Rhodes versus Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Wow, the American Night versus Yawn Breaker. Can't wait. Hashtag predictable mania. Cody versus Braun is a headline, but it's not the story. Not when there's a storm brewing on the edge of the card. Mark my words. See, it fits in with the dude's name. Alrighty, everybody, we are going up against LA Knight here on SmackDown, kicking off the show here. Should be interesting. I smell shenanigans. Unleash your ruthlessness. The archetype versus the megastar. Listen, he said it in the first post, right? Or at least one of them. Something like that. It was in that first episode. Unleash your ruthlessness. So we have just gone completely off the rails at this point. I kind of miss the stupid personality types that we got to choose from last year. I'm just saying. Taunt LA Knight. Okay, why do we always have to be, like, zoomed into the referee? Okay, not the right one. Get yourself disqualified? Why? I mean, okay. Did we get the shovel? Where's the shovel at? Okay, well, I guess not. Nope. Well, we got ourselves disqualified. We did it! Nay? Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. The Archetype just got themselves disqualified against LA Knight on SmackDown. Intentional or not, it's clear something's unraveling. Walking the edge is one thing. Jumping off it, that's something else. We've been saying that this dude has gone off the rails for, like, what, a couple of episodes now at least? Max Storm clearly knew he couldn't beat the Megastar. That's the only excuse for that DQ. Ooh, Archetype. Unhinged. Unapologetic. Unfiltered. Color me interested. More, please. I can no longer be on board with this comeback. Feels like hearing your favorite song go out of tune. Archetype over the line. Disappointed.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
I didn't know which one to go with, to be honest.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
I feel like it's there, but our dude has lost all sense of the plot at this point for, like, I think the last couple of episodes, perhaps.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
So, like, we need a full, like, archetype versus archetype. We need to figure out who the final archetype is going to be.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
How many times has Cody written his own ending, though, at this point? Listen, I like Cody. I'm just throwing that out there.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his
That's
song.
fair.
And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Isn't that something that would sound more like what, like, a good guy would say? This dude has gone off the rails.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
To be honest, I wouldn't actually mind that match happening at some point, like IRL, like in one of those like Big Four spots, right? Like that would sound like a match that we could work with, right? And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Okay. Are we gonna take out Cody? Is that what's happening? Cody's really milking his intro, isn't he? More than usual. I don't like the look of this. Oh boy.
Looks like we had our own.
Oh, we're back to the Blair Witch Project footage.
It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are gonna face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him. I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major... You think? Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines. Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes. I mean, desperate times come with desperate measures, right? Breaking Bad. I mean, literally, we broke bad. 20 rewards points, Cody Rhodes suit bundle. Oh boy, here we go. We got Adam Pearce again.
I don't even know where to
I don't
start.
know either, Adam Pearce. What is happening at this point? Our dude has lost all sense of the plot.
It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind.
See, like, this has at least been a little bit more interesting.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen.
How come this is like way more interesting than the babyface
now
one?
I get to watch from
Where
the
was like
sidelines
this
while they
energy?
hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. The archetype used to stand for something. Now, he's just standing in the way. Heartbreaking. I won't let this attack define me. I may be stitched up, but I'm still standing. This story's not over, not by a long shot. You finish stories by getting back up. Proud of you. Can't imagine what you're going through. Stay strong, Cody. There's more than one road to the finish line. Ugh, gag. The story needs a new main character. Following the shocking events on SmackDown where Max Storm brutally attacked Royal Rumble winner Cody Rhodes, GM Nick Aldis has suspended the archetype indefinitely. Actions have consequences. Our hearts go out to Cody Rhodes and we wish him a full and speedy recovery. In the meantime, to determine a new number one contender for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, a triple threat match will take place at Saturday night's main event. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. Winner will face Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. Let's move forward. And with that, the Archetype's desperate chase for the WWE Championship comes to an end. Not with glory, but with another door slam shot. He wanted Braun Breaker, he got barred entry. Well, like, wait a second here. So, like, okay, so if Braun was on Raw, who was the champion on SmackDown during this whole situation here? Why weren't we just... I mean, I understand that we want to get revenge on Braun, but, like, I'm just saying, like, this is getting a little convoluted here. This isn't about suspensions. It's about watching a career defined by a legacy spiraling into chaos. The Archetype once stood for excellence, now just another cautionary tale. Hard to call yourself the Archetype when no one wants to follow your example. I feel like they're not going in nearly as hard on this dude like they were with Christina Bennett, by the way. I'm just saying. They were really going in on her in the last series. Question mark. What do you mean, question mark? Oh, no.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Oh, hey, Troy.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an
Oh,
airport.
dear God.
Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin
Oh.
Owens, Seth Rollins,
That's
and
why
Randy
there's
Orton
question marks.
at all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Dude, calm down. Good Lord.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
I think so.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Okay, but like, how do we? I'm gonna assume that we don't need the stars, do we? Why are there question marks? Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight, and what is now a warm-up for the triple threat. First Cody, now KO. This man's not even supposed to be here. Oh, beautiful. We actually have like a signature and finisher ready to go, so that's nice. But like, why couldn't they have made this like halfway as interesting for like the babyface side of things? I don't know, dude. I mean, at least we can kind of like remold Christina Bennett a little bit from the Archetype situation with her arc and everything. This dude's kind of got like a concrete path. Which I'm okay with. That's enough for me to work with. Okay, do we have any weapons, like, literally anywhere? Other than that stop sign? I think it's just that stop sign. For now. There we go. I mean, maybe. I mean, this is kind of my style of MyRise match, or the Rise matches that we're getting. Mostly on the basis that, like, this is kind of the bread and butter at this point, where we're just, like, doing these no DQ type matches at this point. Like, that's where I'm at here, people. That's where I'm at. Alright, I think we might have KO here. What's with the leaking ceiling? Like, what's going on up there? Okay, well, that was once again anticlimactic.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime
God.
spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
Yeah, unfortunately, poor Troy. Man, this dude just like always drives me up a wall in these MyRises, but man, I feel for Troy this season.
No, I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
Oh, Troy.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes. If there's one thing people know me for, it's my
Okay,
integrity and-
Troy.
Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Oh, God.
Good boy. I need
Oh
you
my
to tell
God.
me where I might find Seth Rollins.
I'm getting concerned here at this point.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next
Oh, the
week.
parking lot.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do
It's like this is Troy versus Jay because Jay's the right hand man. Maybe added Tama Tonga in there. Triple threat match. Who's the rightful right hand man? There we go. There's an added buzz in the air of Seth Rollins returning home to NXT. I love his outfit, by the way. The archetype with another attack. This man's crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet. Give me the shopping cart. I mean, at least we have a lot of weapons right out of the gate, which is always a plus. See, this is the kind of energy that I am here for. Just give me some quick and easy matches. Please. But the people are singing in the building. That's hilarious. Give me the shopping carts. But at the same time, like, they didn't put the shopping carts back. Now I'm a little, oh boy. Make sure that you're putting away your shopping carts, everybody. Please. Please and thank you. Oh no. There we go. Nice counter from our dude, though. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that would do it. Okay, we need another kendo stick. See, there's at least weapons along the wall. Oh no. Okay, I sense that Seth is going to be a little bit trickier to... Wait, what? Oh, and not the flower beds! Oh, I didn't realize that you could actually fight in the flower beds. That's fantastic. Man, those poor flower beds, though. Throw them into the shopping cart. Or not. I mean, I tried, friends. I really did. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but it's worth trying, I suspect, right? I don't know if it'll work, but... There we go. We did it! Okay, well that was 3 stars. Look at us. Last week, Kevin Owens was the victim of a backstage attack. Now, just days before the WrestleMania #1 Contenders triple threat match, Seth Rollins has been taken down in a separate assault. Both men are now officially placed on the injured list. More to come. Enough. To Max Storm, I told you to stand down. You're suspended. You're 1 step away from forcing my hand. This ends now. What are you going to do? Ground me, double suspend me? While you're thinking, you're running out of competitors for WrestleMania. But dude, get out of the NXT parking lot. That's like the worst place to be.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
Nope.
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Dude, you're going after people. What are you talking about?
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand
Oh,
or
good
deliver.
lord. Okay, that was funny.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and
Don't
Braun
tell her
Breaker
your plan.
doesn't
She's
go
going to
here.
forward your plan. Kevin Owens out. Seth Rollins out. The path is clear. My client, the WWE champion Braun Breaker, looks forward to defending his title at WrestleMania against Randy Orton. The legend killer becomes the legend who will be killed. Killed by who? Oh dear lord, dude! Dude! Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list. Man, imagine if they put in like a fraction of this energy for the babyface story. That hit list just struck again. The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested. Knock out Randy Orton. Well, that's the plan. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm assuming that we'll probably have to be in the Elimination Chamber match, because that's what it said. I don't know. I mean, it's a baseball bat. I was going to say, I was looking for the shovel, but, like, that's not our shovel. There we go. We did it. Beautiful. Love that for us. This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change.
I mean, he's right, technically.
Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, Paul.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation.
I'd agree.
Your last pathetic play.
Desperation, ruthlessness, somewhere in between.
Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man.
Oh boy.
Funny how Hector ended up with the Y at 6 after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my
That means
tool.
they're even, right?
You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough. Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied?
my...
You manipulated? You made this all about you!
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We've got our Mania main event. The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for. Will this be the ultimate finish of his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again? We won't have to wait long to find out. Effective immediately, the suspension of Max Storm has been rescinded. Under directive from WWE management, Max Storm will challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. The decision stands. A most wise decision by WWE management. The Archetype versus undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. Braun and I are aligned in purpose to finally put this comeback and the Archetype out of his misery. 3 injured stars, 1 formerly suspended rogue. Sources confirm Max Storm has replaced Randy Orton at WrestleMania to face Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship. We are witnessing the most volatile title chase in recent memory. Whew, that was a bit of a tongue twister. Tried to warn all this about booking the Archetype into matches. I've been around long enough to recognize a problem. Blimey, the Archetype's tearing through legends like a hot knife through butter. Reminds me of the time in Blackpool when never mind. WrestleMania should be cracking. We appreciate you, Tavish. Anyone else freaking out that they got to help the Archetype become a badass? Just me. We appreciate you, Psycho Sally. We really do. The Archetype was never my kind of superstar. Never was a fan. But that's only because that Archetype was never this Archetype. This Archetype is my Archetype, and my Archetype is going to WrestleMania. Again, tongue twister. The darkness whispers and I listen. The Archetype's path leads to shadows. Embrace the void at your own risk. KO, gone. Seth, gone. Randy, flattened. WrestleMania just got juicy. Don't miss the exclusive breakdown on my podcast, Women Who Fight. We're unpacking every unhinged second. Seeing the Archetype bulldoze his way into Mania like a human cheat code, even I gotta respect that kind of madness. Still not my fave, but damn. 100%.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to...
Are you sure?
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my
For now.
corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing. You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah. So you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and
Because
make it
he's
a
chasing
lifestyle.
you and getting the
Better
title.
than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been
Dude.
playing champ while he holds the map. You didn't beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the
I don't even
wives.
know what that was.
While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Yes, Extreme Rules. Let's do it.
Extreme rules. Let's take the
Only
leash off
fitting.
both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all!
Alrighty, so we got some more attribute upgrade points. So I'll probably get more after the match, but aerial and running, we're just going to go ahead and max that one out. I think that makes sense. We just have submission left, and then I'm sure we're probably going to get some of those points, right? Right. In terms of story progress, we're right at the very end here, so we're going to keep plugging along. We got Adam Pearce, we've got Nick Aldis, we've got CM Punk. Let's start with CM Punk.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss
Except for the
middle.
Wyatts, apparently, because they won't shut up about that.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past
I
is
feel
the
like
past.
that's fair.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Here to wish me luck,
No.
Aldis?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be
Fair.
fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Bron Breakker drop you on your smug, condescending
Oh my
face.
god.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul. And Hector's. And any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me. Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, all those years you were off making movies and chasing that dream, I kept my word that whenever you wanted to come back, I'd get you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it.
Let's hope so.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
What's the point in rehashing this? I made my choices. You said yourself there's no do-overs. So there's no point in wasting time worrying about it.
Maybe I just want to know if whatever's left of the person I used to respect still exists in there somewhere.
Maybe he does. I don't know. I sincerely doubt it, though.
Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I can't wait to watch either, to be honest.
I never said who I was pulling for.
WrestleMania main event update. Rules, throw those out the window. Braun Breaker will defend the WWE Championship in an Extreme Rules match against Max Storm tonight at WrestleMania. No DQs, no countouts, no mercy.
The following is an Extreme Rules match, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We got our dude coming out here for the main event of WrestleMania. This should be interesting, to say the least, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, this has been wild, to say the least. You know, again, like I've been saying, if they put like a fraction of this effort into the babyface story, I wouldn't have been like, you know, at least this picked up at the second half, pretty much, right? Like, really, it was like ever since the dude got to SmackDown, but I mean, I was okay with like the underground stuff too. So, we're gonna do Braun Breaker's entrance because I think it makes sense. It's WrestleMania. We did the same thing for Jordan Grace in the last series, and we just kind of let the entrances go and that sort of thing. But I am actually really proud that we got to this point, and yeah. So basically for the babyface side, it should take at least 6 to 7 episodes, probably more like 7, because I think you got to go through the Elimination Chamber. And then for the heel side, more like 6, which I feel like is probably reasonable, considering that we were spamming all those Rise matches. But hey, at least we don't have that much more to go until we get to 200 stars. So, I mean, like, I don't mind the stars and the Rise matches, like, sprinkled in there, but my god, like, it just didn't feel natural, really. I don't know how else to word it. Like, it just didn't feel like a natural fit. Like, I wish we had more story in between the matches instead of just all these endless matches. Like, maybe we get to halfway, we get a little nougaty bit of the story at the halfway marker. Then we get another couple Rise matches or another star requirement. Or, like, if we're going to do that, like, build those in like how we had at the very end with the backstage brawls or whatever. That would have made some sense. So that way you get, like, some stars, and it's furthering the story, but, like, not like what we've been doing. I'm actually really amazed. I think I filmed this in like 2 days pretty much. Well, I think I started this on Friday and it's like Sunday night when I'm finishing this up. So there's that. But here we go, people. Undisputed WWE Championship. Let's go to the intros.
Introducing the challenger from New York, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Max Storm. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. But I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. I know that we've covered a lot of ground in a few episodes here. I didn't even expect this to be for 6 episodes. I'm like, okay, well, the Christina Bennett series lasted, I think, like 8 or 9 episodes. I had a feeling it was going to be like maybe 7 or 8, but we're finishing this up in, I think, 6 episodes. So, I mean, they're longer episodes, but I mean, here we are. But I hope everyone's enjoying the series thus far. Again, shorter series in the sense of not as many episodes, but I think that's probably fine given the circumstances. Show Braun who's the biggest dog in the yard. There we go. Our favorite move. There we go. Okay. What's going on here? Kevin Owens' entrance theme. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, he's going to be right behind us, right? There he is. Well, there goes our momentum. Oh, kick out. Not even a 1 count. Okay, we gotta go get the shovel. There we go. I mean, we're right by the ropes, so that's a positive, right? There's the shovel. There we go. Is Seth gonna come out and... Okay, I was gonna say, are we gonna get like Seth and Randy out soon? Defeat Braun Breaker and claim your title. That would definitely... Yeah, that makes sense. We could do it, people. We could do it. I got everyone's least favorite move. Oh! Oh! He has that finisher now. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Kick out, dude. Kick out. There we go. We can do it, everybody. We can do it. Like, as much as I've been complaining about the Rise matches, like, the heel story's been a lot more interesting, and I'm like, can we put this same amount of energy into the different stories? I'd appreciate that. There we go. Look at our dude. Look at this dude. Oh no. Oh, I was late on that. That was my bad, y'all. That was my bad. Oh, barbed wire baseball bat this time. Oh, now Braun's got the table. Braun's got a table. Okay, well that was crap. There we go. Kick out at 1. There we go. Oh, right on the table. Ouch. I think we might have this. Hold up here. Well, he has that resiliency, so that might come into the mix, right? That could be it. That could be it. Oh, yep, he used the resiliency. I should probably not do that now while he's got like a spear. Oh, referee almost got hit with the barbed wire bat. Alright, we got one more shot, people. We got this. There we go. We did it! The moment that Paul Heyman feared on the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all. Nonetheless, we have a new undisputed WWE champion. I don't agree with how we got here, and these fans don't either. Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder. Oh, but Paul Heyman's looking. Hold that thought. What is Paul Heyman doing? We're going to accept Paul Heyman's help to get the other little trophy, right? Plus, I think it makes sense because he kind of cleared the path to a certain degree. To a certain degree. We had to do this on our own. We had to do it on our own here, and then Paul Heyman's going to help us keep it.
Listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes. Yes, my archetype.
My archetype! After everything the archetype has been through, how can he forget all that inside with Heyman? He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it. Like it or not, the archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE. For Booker T, Wade Barrett, and Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania. Look at that. Look at that. Our dude with Paul Heyman. We did it, people. We won the main event of WrestleMania. We made it through MyRise. Round 2. We did it. The wise choice. You've completed a playthrough of the comeback. Press X to continue and defend your championship. Showcase of the Immortals trophy earned. To continue and defend... Okay, we've got a lot of trophies coming in. My apologies. Okay, we got to start this over again, apparently, because we had all the trophies hit at once. You've completed a playthrough of the comeback. Press X to continue and defend your championship in Rise matches against the top superstars and legends of WWE. You will continue to earn stars to unlock additional rewards, or you can choose to replay the comeback, play the other division, or make face or heel choices to experience new story branches and unlock unique rewards. Replaying the story still allows you to earn Rise match stars and additional rewards. So Spirit Breaker comeback, and then we've got MyRise Arena, which I believe we already technically unlocked. Braun Breaker singlet, and then 250 ringside pass currency. So that's great. We did it, people. We did MyRise. We made it through. And I'm excited about that. Ooh, nice loading screen. Okay, so now we get this really cool locker room vibe with Paul Heyman. He'll be our guide through the Rise matches instead of, you know, the general manager. At least we had Adam Pearce to set up the Rise matches at the end. And then we also had Xavier Woods to kind of get us to go to the dark side and replay things over again. R-Truth is that figure for us as the heel. And so let's take a little look-see-loo at the attribute points. How many more do we have left? We just have one more, and we're a little bit short, and that's okay. We got most of these attribute things basically there. And so story progress, here's where we're at. We're basically there. And so sold out with Paul Heyman in your corner, defend your title against all challengers. And so basically that's pretty much the case. You don't get any further rewards. We're at the end, as we saw. In terms of the star ratings, we unlocked all of these characters between the Christina Bennett side of things and now Max Storm side of things. So we're only 45 stars away from getting all these Rise rewards or whatever, which is great. That is not a lot of stars. That's only like a few matches probably if you actually put some effort into it. Or if you're like me and you just put in Extreme Rules matches or no DQ matches and you just like get 4 stars at a time. But 45 stars in the grand scheme of things is not that bad, to be honest. Not we've gone through 155 already. I think we can push forward, right? So we're down to just these last 2. We've got the Bronze Breaker reward, and then we have Juggernaut Grace. So not too bad for 2 playthroughs. You get most of the rewards just like that, pretty much. And so I think this is where we're going to leave things at for now with this series. Do we have anything else for social media? I don't think so. No, we do not. Okay, cool. So this is what you'll get if you join Paul Heyman, and so I want to do a full playthrough with the heel on the men's side of things. My apologies that these have been a little bit on the longer side, but I mean we got through the series, and I think that's what counts. But I hope that you all enjoyed the series. I think this one picked up in the second half, to be honest. I think really ever since the crazy home invasion situation with Rikishi, I think that's when it really picked up. But I will say, so far, the heel side has been much more if they put in a fraction of this effort into the babyface story, then we would be onto something. I'm like, okay, we gotta work our way back up, and I understand that, but we keep getting screwed over by stupid crap. That's not much of a story to me. This was all over the place. We had a home invasion. We had the custom shovel that tied into everything. We had the Wyatt situation. We were taking out people towards the end. We had the underground stuff. Couldn't we have gotten some of that in the babyface saga, if you will? I don't know. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thank you all so much for the love and support. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one.